By now, you probably know that one of my favorite types of Skyrim mods are new land mods. Go figure. My favorite types of mods are also the ones that are the hardest to make. I guess I'm just kinda difficult like that. Today, we're taking a look at Journey to Baan Malur and Morrowind, a new land mod that takes us to Tamriel's eastern province, long after it was devastated by the events of the Red Year. This isn't a mod looking to remake all of the Dunmer province, but rather focusing in on the northwest region of the mainland. This mod comes with new locations, dungeons, a couple new quests, and more. While there's already a bit of new content present in the mod, it is still a work in progress, and will be receiving more quests and updates in the future. And in addition to what's already been included in the base mod, there's also several add-ons from various mod authors, who are trying their hands at adding their own small plots of Morrowind, complementing the work already created for Baan Malur. For today's video, I'll be taking a look at two in particular, those being the add-ons of Silgrad and the Temple Necropolis. Links to all of these can be found in the description below. To get started, head to Raven Rock and speak with the new ship captain. Well, here we are, and the fun thing is, or at least I think it's fun, I think it's interesting, is that should be Solstheim over there, because it combines everything into one world space. So yeah, if we look up to the northeast, there you go. There's Solstheim right there. This is an extension of that map, and it makes this entire world space into one Morrowind world space, one interconnected Morrowind space. I'm just looking around the map. You can go on forever on this. Wait, can I then? No, I was gonna see if I could go all the way over to Skyrim, but no. I can't. Look at the size of this city though. From at least the air, from above, that looks pretty significant. That looks pretty good. I want to see who I can talk to. I want to see...
Stay close and in plain view.
Okay.
No funny business unless you want a few inches of steel in your belly.
Because all characters are voiced, but it's all either vanilla or spliced lines. Which, given that this is still a work in progress, I think that definitely makes sense for right now. I'm actually a little surprised that I didn't immediately discover a location when I got off the boat, when I got off the ship, but let me just start looking around the city. Already, this just looks really good. I love that we have, you know, the outer gates on the water. I like the combination of... because I'm seeing some familiar assets. I'm seeing like a reworked version of some of the Dawnguard architecture, obviously some of the Raven Rock architecture. What do we have right here? The Root Spire discovered. Oop, and it crashed. Alright, let's try this
dragons
again.
Have been seen in the scars.
Alright, nope, still not happy. Alright, so we're gonna stay away from the Root Spire. That's unfortunate then. Well, in that case, let's get up into the city proper. The docks might not be for me in this case. One thing I am immediately thinking of though, ooh, just selling a Bantamgore like they're just chickens.
Yes?
One thing that I am realizing though is that
Alright then.
all characters being voiced using vanilla lines means that we're not necessarily going to get much lore from any NPCs. We would have to rely on books and everything then. So this is actually one of those situations where I might even prefer having unvoiced NPCs and just having to read stuff myself.
And
that
what
way
might you need?
characters can give us a little bit more lore information and stuff like that, because that's actually a limitation right now of only having vanilla lines for every character in the mod. Couple the hiccups in terms of frame rate. I'm actually wondering if that's going to be an issue. Yeah, you're going to see it right here especially. I'm wondering if that's going to be an issue because of the fact that they combined Solstheim with the mainland. I'm wondering if that's almost like too much strain on the game right now. It is a really significant city just in terms of size and everything. Like, it's a really well kind of spread out city. It feels like much more of a capital. It feels like much more of a real metropolis compared to a lot of what we see in the base game, and honestly even compared to some other mods that I've played too.
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Oh, well, right back at you, buddy. What are you doing, Swit? Alright, calm down, excuse me. What are you doing? Are you trying to intimidate me? Yes, and I'm working on it, but I'm also trying to... You don't make for a very good guard. Sure, I'm a little green, but what I lack in experience, I make up for in courage. I think I see what I was doing wrong. Is this how you treat newcomers? Ah! Well, that was certainly something, Mr. Guard. Don't take too much pride in it. Don't quit your day job. That could have turned out better. Ugh. At least if you're gonna cause trouble, go somewhere else, okay? Please? I'm not causing trouble. I'm gonna say no. What's he gonna do? I'm not going to warn you again. I haven't done anything. Oh, you're not gonna warn me again, are you?
Go along, Outlander.
Oh, you're not gonna warn me. He's just gonna walk away. I guess he's technically telling the truth then. No, he didn't warn me. Now, the thing is, I'm not entirely sure in which directions I should be going, in which directions I should try to explore. Okay, Kumaris is over this way then. What I am gonna do is I'm just going to unlock all map markers just to get a better idea of where things are in the world space, where I can go, what I can go to. We have some dwarven ruins, we have some tombs, the Silgrad down there, which is one of the other expansions that we have added on. Kumaris is all the way in the northwest, which I think we'll just have to sail there. I don't know if we can actually walk all the way there. Maybe, though, because we have the mill, we have the tomb. Maybe we can walk all the way along the coast. I might try it out. I might just see. I'm just gonna place a marker there just so I know in which direction to walk. That way I don't get too lost, hopefully. But let me just go through Baan Malur. I just got here. I'm not going to leave the city immediately, but once I look around the city a little bit more, I can definitely take my leave, see a little bit more of the world, but just want to see if anyone in Baan Malur has anything for me right now. Hello? You just, looking at the sign?
Yes?
I guess you are. Do you mind if I just scoot past you? Ooh, I like your mounted head.
Good afternoon.
What would you do if, say, someone got really drunk and forgot to pay? Hypothetical. You're a little terrifying looking.
Since my customers are mostly local, I just knock on their front doors the next day.
Yeah, you're giving me this stare down and it's a little creepy.
Foreigners. What a nuisance.
Is there anything unique about this building?
Sometimes I swear I can hear strange noises rolling down from up there. It sounds like thunder, but there's never any rain. But you probably wanted to know about the fancy carvings and stonework, didn't you? Travelers always do.
Well, let's go back to the thunder. Investigate the noise upstairs. Uh-oh. This means she gave me permission to do so, right? This means that she's fine with me investigating. I think so, at least. Oh, is that a scrib? I think it is. It's not a hostel. Oh. I thought he was gonna leave through the trap door. Well, lady, I think you got a little bit of a scrib problem. Oh, wait a second. Can I break into the brewery from here? Maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I should just go back down and say, hey, well, that was easy.
Huh?
No, huh? There was a scrib living in the rafters.
It's really dead then?
Yeah, it was one hit. I killed it. Look, here's its head.
Murder! Murder!
Okay, calm down, calm down. I didn't know you wanted it alive.
Just leave.
Alright. From what I saw on the mod page, there's not necessarily too many quests in the base mod in Baan Malur alone. maybe 5 or 6, 2 of which are bounty quests that you can get near the Root Spire, which I don't know if I'll be able to get because of those crashes. So instead, I am going to leave the city gates. I'm going to start heading out towards the other settlements, see some of the dungeons, because while there's not necessarily too many quests, there are new locations. This is going to be a little bit more of an exploration and dungeon diving experience for right now. Do you know any good ruins to delve around in?
Why, because I'm a Dunmer? We didn't all grow up in dwarven ruins, you know.
I just thought you were a local. Oh no, I know you live in mushrooms, don't you? Clearly, you've never spent any time in Morrowind. I'm spending time in it right now, and guess what? I saw quite a few mushrooms. This does remind me of the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind in a lot of ways, in which Morrowind things were a little bit more spread out. You didn't necessarily have locations always right on top of another. And granted, this is still, you know, a little bit of a work in progress, so not all the locations have necessarily been added yet. There might be more in between, but it's still kind of nice that, you know, we can just walk around and see the landscape and see the world for a little bit without having another dungeon every 5 seconds, every 5 feet or so. Ooh, this is different. A little less ashy, a little bit more grassy. Okay, we're getting a little bit of environmental difference right now. Well, because that's the thing, right? Red Year devastated a lot of Morrowind, but not necessarily all of it. Because closer to Skyrim, closer to the Skyrim border, things would still be a little bit more normal, right? I think so, at least. I love the little Packguard. Look at him! Oh, I can't talk to him. Imagine if he just started talking. I'd be worried that maybe I've consumed too many of the Morrowind mushrooms at that point. Because we have Kamaris, Fort Tullis, and then Baan Malur back that way. Yeah, Reaver's Respite, Fort Tullis, so we can just kind of continue up the coast. There is a Dwarven Ruin, but it doesn't have a marker, so I'm not sure if I can go in, or if it's more so just kind of there for decoration. It's right there, so I can just go check real quick. But they did use the Dwarven Ruin structures from Morrowind, the Eastern Dwarven structures, which is fairly different from the ones you see in Skyrim, and I actually really prefer, to this day, the Morrowind-style ones. It feels a little bit more foreign. I guess you could say it feels a little bit more alien, and I've always preferred that look, even though I started with Skyrim. Ooh, okay. I was almost expecting just like a regular Skyrim-style ship, but...
Did you hear something?
Oh, I like that.
Over here! Huh? No!
Sorry, Reavers, this is mine now. I'm taking over this ship. Oh, the range on Cyclone, look at that. Just throwing them all up in the air. And you'll see that there's quite a few new armors and stuff in the mod as well. There's some vanilla armors, some new armors. Just from kind of like a different collection of mods and resource packs and whatnot, but it all comes together just really, really well. Oh, and I walked through the stairs.
Nerevar, guide me!
I think some of the Reavers are just in the water. I think they fell and they can't get back up. I'm wondering if I can get into the ship, though. I'll have to check. I just want to get rid of the Reavers first. Yeah, let's see if I can get into this. Well, I don't know if I'd say beached, but it's kind of run aground a little bit. It's definitely not getting out of here. Captain's quarters requires key. Okay, here I can get into. I like the little animation for seeing. You could see the latch actually open. You could see yourself using the little animation to open the door, which I liked. Captain?
I'm gonna bleed you.
Whoa, you're... I didn't know where you guys were coming from.
You're dead.
Where's your captain? Or I guess, where's the captain? Because maybe you guys haven't gotten in there yet. Oh, here we go, the scarabs. There is a new currency for the mod too. Because, you know, they're not on the Septum standard anymore.
I'm gonna put you down.
You were just cowering a second ago. You sure about that? Now, where's the captain? I want the captain. I want his key. I want to see. Oh, man, and there's even a hatch. There's even a way into the captain's quarters from here, but that's locked too. All right. Oh, here we go. A note. Is this gonna tell me where the key is? I've had enough of this. I swear I'm gonna kill the damn raiders. I've managed to smuggle on a vial of netch poison, potent stuff, but I'm not sure it's enough to take out the whole crew. I still need time to plan. Well, that's... Oh, there it is. Oh, that's kinda cool. Yeah, I don't think that'd be enough to take them all out. I think they also got to you first, but... I want that key. If you can tell me where the key is, that would be really helpful. Yeah, I was hoping this would say where the key was. It does not. Oh, here we go. Key is the second deck next to the cooking pot. I mean, it makes sense that he would hide it, so glad I found it.
Never should have come here.
Oh, probably not. No, I probably shouldn't have. Oh, alright. You just holed up in here, didn't you? You didn't want anyone coming in at all, huh? 250 scarabs, alright. Because it's worth the same as a septum. It's a 1-to-1 conversion rate then. So essentially you can just trade them the same way that you would the dwarven coins back in Morrowind. Well, in that case, we can head on over to the fort, because I think that's kind of the next location from here. Yep, just gotta go a little bit to the west. Well, this fort's seen better days. Was there a siege? Did someone just tear this wall down? Either way. I mean, it's a nice, easy entrance for me, because I went the wrong way anyway. Fort Tullis. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, are there gonna be more reavers? No, we got goblins and, oh, my favorite noise in the world. The really ridiculously loud, reekling death noise. Yeah, I wasn't expecting you to paralyze me. Oh, did he just... Is someone casting a paralyzed spell? Oh, I think they're enchanted arrows, maybe. Yeah, I think so. Oh, we gotta get up there. Between this and the Project Cyrodiil mod for Morrowind, I just want to play more Morrowind in general. Like, I'm just getting so nostalgic for Morrowind right now, you know? Alright, don't you do that again. That bow's a little too big for you. Oh, my goddamn ears. Ooh, Morrowind map. Oh, I can take the flags. I thought I was gonna use the flags to discover stuff. No. Does it say what year this is from? A little hard to read, but I would take it that this is an older map because it's a fort that fell most likely a long time ago now. Like I said though, even though this isn't super quest-oriented right now, I feel like this just has some great exploration opportunities. I feel like this is going to be really fun if you're just looking for, you know, new dungeons and whatnot. Ooh, fried mushrooms. These goblins are eating good. I think these goblins are eating better than I am, frankly. To me, the amount of, you know, different assets that they use for this is really, really good because it helps to establish, like, oh, you're not in Skyrim anymore. And I recognize a lot of these assets from other mods, asset packs, and whatnot, but it's a really good use of a lot of them. Following the order to withdraw from the fort and Morrowind as a whole, we are not responsible for the prisoners held within. You just left them in there? The warden in his tower alone holds the key to the block and has no intention of letting them free. Back in my day, we let prisoners free in Morrowind all the time. We kinda treated it like Australia, frankly. Did they respawn in the time that I was inside? I feel like they did. Oh, where did you come from? Alright, at least we got rid of the archers. Is this gonna be the warden's tower? Yes. Oh, don't tell me that the key's not gonna be here. Okay, it is. I saw the letter and I was waiting for it to say like, oh, I'm the warden, I took the key, goodbye. Fort Tellus has long since housed a large volume of dangerous criminals, and with the recent command to withdraw, with little further instruction, you must be wondering what is to be done with the inmates. Were we at odds with the Dunmer, I would say release the mad ones and execute the rest, but I'm told we're parting on peaceful terms. The prisoners matter little to the future of Morrowind or the greater empire. Lock them in their cells and let time and chance have them. Do this quickly and return to the Heartland, because we're kinda heartless here. Really just the thing to take away from this. Now, I'm not really sure what I expect to find down here in the prison since... I mean, it's been how long now? The prisoners are all gonna be dead. So unless they turned into zombies or something, I feel like we're just gonna go on in and be a little depressed by, you know, all these really poorly treated prisoners. Oh, can I not use this door? Wait. Hold on, does that just circle back to... Does that circle back to the locked door? No, right? I don't think so, at least. No, it doesn't. Yeah, I'm not really expecting to find much down here. Yeah, okay. Alright. Preserved corpse with 2 daggers through his head. Oh. Wait. You weren't one of the prisoners then, were you? What's all that commotion outside? Screams too numerous and pain to be caused by the rack, and sounds of incineration? My, I must be going crazy after 31 years in here. Why was I even arrested? I don't remember. Maybe today will be my last day. No, because they were letting you just starve in here. They were just letting you die in here, slowly, painfully. That's the Empire for you. I'm actually surprised that all the bodies are so well preserved. I was expecting more skeletons, and when I first saw, you know, that they were Draugr models, I was worried that they were just gonna come to life, just the souls of these wronged prisoners just rising from the dead to murder me. Bastard Imperials, they threw me in here for what? I make one true comment about the Emperor's face and they arrest me. If only my father heard of this. I thought our deal with the Imperials meant we had freedom, and I can't even make a joke. Rats. What's that noise out there? Has the executioner finally come? If the executioner is called Red Ear, then yeah. Yeah, it did. Oh, and here's the torture chamber. Is that a Dremora in there? I think it is.
I was beginning to think the day would never come.
Well, you're the one prisoner left standing. I take it you killed all these people?
Their souls are trapped in oblivion, all the same, and here I stay. I honor my lord by destroying you!
You can try. Oh. Well, sorry, Magon.
I was beginning to think you meet your end.
You waited all this time, you waited so long, you murdered them, you killed them, and... well, that was that. Broadsword I'll take. Orders, let's see. You're to lead our Dramoran platoon of scamps to take the Imperial Fort Tullius. Tullus, sorry, not Tullius. The gate will open roughly outside the fort, and you must storm the walls to this quickly, and the dogs won't know it hit them. Claim all their souls. And here I was thinking it was Red Year. I guess I can't blame Red Year on this one. It'd be easier, frankly. It would be a lot easier, honestly. Well, fort cleared. It doesn't say cleared. I don't know if any of the locations will say cleared. But let's head up towards Corsair Crossing to... I believe that would be a Daedric ruin, and slowly but surely we'll make our way to the city of Cormaris, which is meant to be the second city in Baan Malur, in the kind of like base mod for this. Here we go, Corsair Crossing, and it's making use of the kind of imperial colonial style houses from Morrowind. Another set of assets, another design that I just really, really like and I really, really miss. I kind of wish that Raven Rock had it, because that's how Raven Rock was originally built, but granted, you know, that's also 200 years ago. Buildings get rebuilt, towns get rebuilt in that time. Oh, wait, steel Gwar? I just want to see. Can I just put him in my pocket?
What do you think you're
Oh,
doing?
no, I mounted him. I'm sorry. Well, I got a bounty, but they, the reason I wasn't sure if I was gonna mount him was because when I saw the pack Gwar, it was talk to. So in my mind, I don't know why, but in my mind, I was like, oh, I'm gonna put him in my pocket, right?
Yes, sir.
Listen, I'm gonna get in trouble when I get into town. I hope there's a crime system. There would be, because it said bounty. So that means they'll make me pay the fine. It means they're not just gonna straight up murder me. I hope. What I'll say is that I feel like the overland map is slightly deceiving in terms of scale. Because to me, looking at the map here, these look a little bit further away to me, but I can see the ruin there, and I can see Cormaris right, you know, right down that way, so they're not too far away. I'm not gonna lie though, I didn't necessarily know there were this many Morrowind assets made for Skyrim, because I was familiar with some of the assets that I saw for the Imperial Fort, for some of the assets that I saw for Corsair Crossing, but I didn't know that we had Morrowind-style Daedric ruins designed. So, you know, kind of a nice surprise right now. Hello? This would be a great time to have a levitation spell. But unfortunately, I was born in the wrong era. Unfortunately, you know, that is of yesteryear. Maybe I'll just be stuck in here until the end of time, who knows. Maybe this is how I die. Man, I really want Skywind now. Just seeing this, going through this, I would pay good money if it somehow sped Skywind's development along. I know it won't, but I would. I really, really would.
Ben!
Ooh, that is a new chest. Daedric Jug? Ooh. Who knew that the Daedra had their own economy? Who knew that they had their own mint somewhere? I'm guessing somewhere in Oblivion, then. One thing I will say is that this does give me a really good Morrowind vibe, because I am just lost as all hell. And if there's one thing that I associate with playing Morrowind, it's me just getting very, very lost. Uh-oh. Boss fight? Maybe? I'm thinking we're coming up on a boss fight. Oh, there's something up there. It's hard to tell from here. I want to say that's a Daedroth. He must be wandering around because I didn't see him up there before. Hello? Clan fear, okay. So you were making that terrible noise. From a distance, I thought you might have been a Daedric. I'm sorry, it was very, very rude of me. Ooh, cure disease discovered. Well, thank you for letting me rip your claw off and just munch on it. We're really just trying to kick my Morrowind nostalgia into overdrive, aren't we? What the hell are you? I'm not gonna be able to pronounce that. I'm not even gonna try. Like, it's in everyone's best interest that I don't. Oh, just when I thought I had already fought the boss here. Oh, God. Well, sir, you were terrifying. Oh, the Sigilstone, Titan Teeth, Daedra Heart. Yeah, because I know this uses quite a few assets, models, creatures from Mahale. Ooh. Scamps are in the water. And I actually don't know if I've ever seen or played a mod that had the Daedric Titan before. Nice touch, though. Okay, and I don't actually need a key to get out of here, then. Well, let me head over to Cormaris. I want to see if I can get into some of the Dwarven ruins, and... I mean, there's still just a lot that I kind of want to take a look at. From here, at least, Cormaris definitely looks like more of an Imperial city, an Imperial Fort. Which especially makes sense given that we're going further west. We're heading more so towards the direction of Skyrim, and Cyrodiil we're heading more so in where it would have been easiest for the Empire to set up shop in order to build and colonize and settle. You know what I really want right now? I just want to buy a house in Cormaris, because I love this style of house so much.
Misery? I'll give you misery. Try getting assigned to scrape neck scum off the front of a bulwark.
Well, I was just seeing if I had to pay my fine. I was worried about having to pay my fine for illegally mounting Guar, but it would seem we're okay, and it would seem that you are sinking a little bit.
Move along, Outlander.
Don't mind if I do.